In fact, the amount of salt used influences your relationships. Shall we prove? No one will ever, eating a food, praise the salt that seasons it. But if there is no salt, everyone knows that something is missing from the food. We need to be the salt of the earth. Nobody needs to notice us if we are present. But if we weren't there, people need to feel that something is missing. We don't need to be noticed, but we have to make a difference. The salt must be in the right measurement. No more nor less. Matthew 5 verse 13. You are the salt of the earth. But if the salt loses its saltiness, how can it be restored? It is good for nothing except to be thrown out and trampled underfoot by men. Of course, this is a metaphor. In this sense, we know that when we taste our food, we will never say, "What a delicious salt this is." But when we put the same food in the mouth, and it has a lot of salt, immediately we will say, "This food is too salty, and it is not fit to feed us." Conversely, if the amount of salt is insufficient for the taste seasoning, we will also disapprove the food, rejecting it for consumption. Therefore, my brethren, let us bear in mind the following. We must be the salt of the earth. But we have to keep in mind that the salt must be in the right measurement. No more nor less. When we are present, we cannot appear more than we must. Our appearance must be to the point of not being noticed. Because by appearing more than necessary, we run the risk of being rejected, as occurs in excess of salt. However, we must be salt to the point that, if we are not present, someone will notice that something is missing, without us ever being noticed. We should only realce the lives of others.